Very good morning, children. In the previous class, I was started the lesson getting to know plants. In that, we studied about the functions of flower. Okay, so in that we have discussed about the petals and sepals, which are the parts of the flower. Okay, so dear students, in today's class, let us go for the inner parts of the flower and very important parts of the flower, which are mainly responsible for the reproduction of seeds, okay, in order to get the plants, okay, new young plants. So here there are some activities which are given here. Okay, already we know those which are the petals and which are the sepals. Okay, so now look at the figure 7.21. So here if you look at the diagram over here, the flowers are having the bell shape. Okay, so if you see the bell shaped flowers here, so there the number of petals, the petals which are arranged in a bell shaped flower, they are separate one. So see the flower petals on a flower arranged in two manners. One is separate, another one is closed. Okay, so in rows the petals are arranged closed, whereas in case of hibiscus the petals are arranged in a separate manner. In the same manner, even sepals are also available in two forms in different kinds of flowers, separate as well as closed. Okay, now in order to see the inner parts of the flower, so the inside the flower there are many inner parts are there, so which are helpful for reproduction. Okay, so let's understand that inner parts of the flower. To see that, we have to cut the inner part of the flower. Okay, so for example, if you take the datura plant, we have to cut it open longitudinally. So in order to see lengthwise, we have to cut to see inside what all parts are present inside the inner parts are present inside the flower. Okay, so if you remove the sepals and petals, first you have to remove the sepals, later on you have to remove the petals of the flower to see the rest part of the flower or inner part of the flower. Look at the figure 7.22, which are showing the parts of the flower. So one side below you can see the sepals, upside you can see the petals, and in between there are some inner parts are there. So those which are illustrated in the figure 7.22, there are two important parts that we call them as stamen and pistil. Okay, so look at the figure 7.23 where you will study the structure of stamen. So it shows the different kinds and structures of stamen. Okay, so before that, what is stamen, what is pistil? Let me explain you in detail. Okay, the stamen is the male part of the flower and pistil is a female part of the flower. Okay, by the combination of stamen and pistil, so there is going to be a new plant is going to be produced. Okay, so stamen is not a single part, it is having again the two parts, that is one is anther, another one is filament. Okay, the supportive structure what you see in figure 7.23, the supportive structure is that is filament which gives the support, and one shape like a umbrella shaped on structure what you see, that is called anther. This is very important. So anther, it contains small spores, yellow colored powdered substance you are present inside on the anther. Okay, that we call them as pollens, or we call them as pollen grains. Okay, so pollen grains are the main things which are responsible for reproduction. They are the main we can call them as the main part of the flower, male part of the flower, which are responsible for the reproduction. Okay, then what is pistil? So pistil is, look at the figure 7.24. so the parts of the pistil. Okay, the pistil is a female part of the flower. Okay, so it is also not one, it is having three parts. Okay, that is stigma, style and ovary. Okay, the upper part, the just opening part, the front part, it is called a stigma, middle part is called style, and at the end what you see, look at the diagram over here, that is the bulge shaped what you see, that is ovary. Okay, so you will see the different kinds of stamen and different kinds of pistil. Okay, so now can you recognize both parts of the stamen and pistil in any flower which is given to you? Yes, you can identify easily. Okay, so how many stamens are present in a flower? Draw the stamen and label its parts. Look at the diagram here. So there are in different kinds of flower, different shaped stamens you will see. Okay, in any flower there are many number of stamens. Okay, but in one flower there is only one pistil. Keep it in mind. So in one flower there will be many stamens, 3 to 4 or 5 to 6, but in one flower there is only one pistil, okay, which contains ovules. Okay, stigma, style and ovary is the main part of the pistil, and that ovules are very important things which are which are present in the ovary. We call them as ovals. So pistil is a female part of the flower. Okay, so this is what regarding the male and female part of the flower. Now we can draw a neat label diagram of the pistil as well as what what is that male part of the flower, that is called stamen. So you have to draw them separately and label it in again other parts of the flower. Okay, so one more thing, after seeing the pistil as well as stamen, okay, so we'll go for the next activity, that is activity number 11. So wherein we are going to see the ovary which is present inside the pistil, ovary. Okay, it's a very very important part, okay, in the flower. Okay, which is only the responsible for the reproduction, from where the reproduction starts. Okay, from where the male and female parts together mix together and form a next stage, it will enter into the next stage. Okay, so to see that the ovary, we have to remove the sepals, petals, all you have to go on removing. Take the pistil part and again remove the stigma, style and all. After removing that, break it open, cut it longitudinally and or vertically. Transverse, if you cut, the ovary is cut. Okay, longitudinally also you can cut, and transverse shape also you can cut the ovary. Look at the diagram 7.25a. It's a what, longitudinal cut. Okay, so look at the 7.25b. It's a transverse cut. Okay, so look at the 7.26a. Here, after longitudinal cut and transverse cut, how the ovaries looks like inside the ovary, ovules look like, it is shown here. So inner structure of the ovules in the ovary, longitudinal how is they are seen, look at the diagram here, and transverse how those ovules are seen, look at the diagram over here. Okay, so in order to prevent them from drying, these ovules from ovary, so you have to put one drop so that they can remain fresh inside the ovary. So then what are ovaries? See here, what are ovules? So, the inner part of the ovary we can see by using the lens so that it will be clear to us. Okay, inside the ovary you will see a bead like structure that we call them as ovules. Okay, so ovules play very very important in the reproduction process. Okay, so you will see different kinds of flowers with different types of sepals and petals. They are closed or open. Okay, so such kind of stamen also you will get, and what, even pistil also. Okay, so did you find any flower which have sepals, petals that look similar? Are there some, do you able to get that? It may be possible, it may not be possible here. So now let's go for the next concept here. So try to take a sample of any flower, separate its sepals and petals. Look at the the female part of the flower, that we call it as what, pistil. Try to draw that, and identify the three important parts of the pistil, that is stigma, style as well as ovary. So do you find any flowers in which the number of sepals is different from the number of petals? Yes. So number of sepals usually there will be 2, 3, sometimes 4, but petals will be more in number. Okay, so do all the flowers have sepals and petals and even stamen and pistil? No, some flowers they will not have the sepals. Some of them have petals and sepals both, but stamen and pistil are absent. Where in some plants stamen and pistil are there, sepals may not be there, pistil petals may be there, like that. So in different kinds of areas, different kinds of flowers with different parts can be seen here. Okay, so dear students, in today's class we have studied the different types of flowers. Okay, male and female parts of the flower, how it is going to be grown up, so that we have studied in the today's class. Okay, so dear students, by this today's topic, that is has completed, getting to know plants. Tomorrow we will discuss about the exercise part. Thank you and have a nice day.